Hey Anthony, it's Coach Gurney from Rising Star Baseball Camp. This is video footage of you hitting on August 6, 2013, and we're going to watch you keyed up next to Miguel Cabrera of the Detroit Tigers to see if there's any mechanical adjustments we can make. And as I play the video in slow motion, you'll see that Cabrera starts with his feet wider than shoulders width in his stance and setup, and yours could be certainly a little wider here. I would recommend jumping in place and seeing where you land, and that's known as your athletic stance. And I think your athletic stance will be wider with those feet. I think if you're at the free throw line or guarding someone in basketball, your feet would be wider than this, as well as if you were guarding someone in football as a defensive back, your feet would be wider than this. And I think if you were taking a lead at first base, you would have your feet wider than this as well. So I would, number one, widen the feet. As we begin to see you take your stride and load, you do wrap the bat behind your head a little bit, which is what I see right here. So look at your bat angle right now. The tip of the bat is pointed almost at the left fielder. Now Cabrera does a little bit of a bat wrap here, but not to the extent you do. And the problem with a strong bat wrap like this is it's going to be longer and harder to get to the hitting zone consistently because you have a longer swing path to get to the point of contact. So in your load, I wouldn't wrap the bat around your head like you're doing here. I would rather see you load up and back and not turn the top of the barrel towards the left fielder, if you will. As we continue, we see as you come through the ball, you do a nice job of rotating the hips, and your back foot comes up, so the heel, as Cabrera's does as well, points to the sky. And as I continue here, one of my other concerns is I want you to watch your finish versus Cabrera's finish. He finishes with his weight over the ball, and you finish with your weight going towards the third base line. So something to think about is transfer the weight to the front foot and don't twist off towards the third base line. I'd rather see you finish towards the pitcher or even towards the second baseman rather than pulling off towards the third base side here. So on the whole, Anthony, I've been impressed with you at camp. You have an excellent frame, you have a strong throwing arm, and you have passion for the game. These are all traits that'll make you a great ball player. But what I want you to really focus in on as a hitter is making sure we get into a good athletic stance as we start in our setup. Number two, let's not wrap the bat in our load phase of the swing. And lastly, when we finish, let's finish towards the pitcher with a weight transfer to that front foot and not finish towards the third base line. So what we're going to do now is we're going to watch your swing in real time. So this is Anthony Leake swinging full speed. So keep up the good work, and I look forward to working with you in the coming years.